Hey everybody, this Prima Games video will show you some strategies for the map Whiteout in Call of Duty Ghosts. Whiteout, unlike almost every other map, really doesn't feature a center. The middle of the map is a way to pass from one side to the other, but really doesn't play a prominent role in the combat. The map is divided into two sides, with one containing a snowy forest, the Arctic Lumber Company, and a two-story cabin. The other side of the map features the fishery processing building, Sherman Fisheries, and the Icebox Storage. These three buildings are close to the Ghost spawn. The final, notable landmark is the shipwreck and rescue helicopter, which is also the location of the Federation spawn. When the game begins, teams tend to split up, with some players headed towards the side of the map with the Arctic Lumber Company, and the other towards the fishery buildings. If you spawn as the Ghosts, you can head in either direction and at least be on a level playing field. A good idea off the start is to head to the Icebox Storage and look out towards the shipwreck. This is a good way to pick off some Federation players heading your way. Of course, another option is to head towards the Arctic Lumber Company, also a popular place for players to hang out. At first glance, Federation soldiers appear to be at a bit of a disadvantage. If they head towards the fishery buildings, they must travel through open terrain, approaching an enemy that is elevated and behind cover. If you're sniping, it might be wise to take a look in the windows of the fishery buildings, but running and gunning, it's best to head towards the side of the map with the Arctic Lumber Company. At the start of the game, Federation soldiers have access to what we consider the best part of the map. When you spawn, head through the ice path to the side of the map with the Arctic Lumber Company. It might also be a good idea to drop an IED on the path to cover your six. From this location, you can oversee a large portion of the open forest, the Arctic Lumber Company itself, as well as turn back towards the rescue helicopter if need be. While capturing footage for this strategy video, we were able to pull off a 20-0 MVP gameplay by following this advice. Of course, that won't always work out. Each game is different, and players must be able to adjust and adapt to any circumstances to be continually successful. Let's talk about some of the buildings on Whiteout. The three fishery buildings, while providing good cover, also lack action. From our experience, there just doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic here. You could definitely set up shop and get a few kills, but we think you'll end up being more bored than anything. The Arctic Lumber Company and the nearby cabin are hotspots for action. The problem is the opposition. No matter what team you're on, they can come from anywhere. Of course, if you keep moving around the perimeter of the map, paying close attention to where the enemy is located, you should find success. The middle of the map is simply a series of pathways that connect the two sides. They see a fair amount of traffic, but are used more as a way to get from point A to point B. A great strategy is to leave an IED on these. You don't normally have to wait too long for a kill. As a bonus, that allows you to focus your attention forward without having to worry about your six. Whiteout isn't your traditional map layout. Perhaps that's why people seem to enjoy it so much, a change of pace. While most maps offer buildings with a great view of the center, Whiteout offers buildings that are sure to get you killed if you hang out too long. If you spawn as a Federation, try out our strategy of working the area nearby, using the ice tunnel to move back and forth between the two sides of the map. Otherwise, try to keep moving along the perimeter, stopping to look for careless bad guys sprinting in the open. And there you have it, some simple yet effective ways to approach Whiteout. For more information on Call of Duty Ghosts, be sure to check out the description below, containing links to more strategy videos. Also, be sure to stop by the brand new www.primagames.com, where we not only cover Ghosts, but all your favorite games. What is your favorite strategy on Whiteout? Let us know in the comments below.